Here's a quick video on how to use the offset button. Somebody had messaged me earlier and had a really skinny font that they wanted to make fatter. I use the offset button. You can also use it on designs too. Like I'm working on a design for one of my workshops, and I'll just use an example of these antlers. So you highlight the area that you want. Let me zoom in a little bit here. So this is the area or the item or the font or whatever it is that I want to make fatter. This is the offset button right here. Remember, I told you if you hover over it, makes you look smart. Open the offset button. You're going to click offset. This one does outside of your design, so it'll do outside. If you do internal, it does the inside of your design. Okay, so I'm going to click offset. You see my little lines that pop up here? If you use the distance slider, you can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. So if I click apply, now at this point you want to make sure you hit group, whether you right click and group it or go up to the group button. Because if not, when you go to move it, they're going to become unaligned. So now I moved my original, click on my new antlers, they look like reindeer now. I go to my color bucket, hit the color, and there you go. It's just that simple. I'll do a font really quickly. So this is a font that I found lately that I really like. It's called Minty March, but it's very skinny. So let me go over here, and then you go to your text window. I didn't know if you knew if you started typing in, it'll take you down to your fonts. So here is I put Minty. I'm going to put Minty March. Okay, so if I want to make that fatter, I highlight it. I go back to my offset window. I go to offset. See how it got fatter? Now I can make that a little bit smaller or slider, or you can use the little arrows here too, and you'll notice that it starts to shrink. You will also use this offset button if you want to do layering of words. So like if I wanted my Minty March to be pink behind it, and then when I cut it out I wanted to have turquoise on top, this is what you would do. So when you get to the distance or the size of the offset you want, you click apply. Now remember, see all these boxes here? That means that it's not connected. So when I click off of it and I go to move something, I go to move this, see? Make sure you always group. And of course we love the undo button, right? So I'm going to go ahead and either click on the group button, or you can right click and group as well. It will not group the top. So now when I go to cut this out, I want this to be hot pink, and I'm going to use turquoise. So now the other question is, how am I going to get this lined back up? So you simply select both pieces. You're going to go to your, it kind of looks like an airplane window called the align window. You're going to align center, align middle, and it's back to the way it needs to be. So there's a quick little offset button video. If you have any questions, you can always get a hold of me, message me on Facebook, or put me a message on the website or our Hangout page. I may not get to you right away, but I will get to you. So if you have any questions, just get a hold of me. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.